What's up, guys? Welcome to Anime Sensei channel. And today, I will show you 10 new romance anime of 2019 so far. Yes. And if you want to support the channel, the Patreon link will be in the description. Also, leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's start the video. Number 10. Girly Air Force. Kei Narutani and his childhood friend, Song Minghua, are Chinese refugees who are fleeing from the Zai, a mysterious organization that indiscriminately terrorizes their country and its people. Fortunately, during their escape to Japan, they are saved by a strange red aircraft. Kei's fascination with this aircraft leads him to meet his savior, a girl who is an anima, the pilot of a unique type of airplane called a daughter. The girl goes by Gripen, an adorable JAS-39F fighter aircraft. Kei develops a bond with Gripen and is then reunited by the Japan Self-Defense Force to help Gripen overcome her troubles with flying. Later joined by Eagle, a carefree F-15J ANM, and Phantom, a proud RF-4EJ ANM, the squadron takes up arms, determined to protect humanity. Together, the 5 individuals battle against the invasive Zai, forming the last line of defense against the threatening alien force. Number 9. The Helpful Fox, Senko-san. The everyday life of Nakano, a salaryman working for an exploitative company, is suddenly intruded upon by the fox, Senko-san, 800-year-old little girl. Whether it be cooking, cleaning, or special service, she'll heal his exhaustion with her tender care. Number 8. Fruits Basket. Toru Honda has always been fascinated by the story of the Chinese zodiac that her beloved mother told her as a child. However, a sudden family tragedy changes her life, and subsequent circumstances leave her all alone. Toru is now forced to live in a tent, but little does she know that her temporary home resides on the private property of the esteemed Souma family. Stumbling upon their home one day, she encounters Shigure, an older Souma cousin, and Yuki, the prince of her school. Toru explains that she lives nearby, but the Soumas eventually discover her well-kept secret of being homeless when they see her walking back to her tent one night. Things start to look up for Toru as they kindly offer to take her in after hearing about her situation. But soon after, she is caught up in a fight between Yuki and his hot-tempered cousin, Kyo. While trying to stop them, she learns that the Souma family has a well-kept secret of their own. Whenever they are hugged by a member of the opposite sex, they transform into the animals of the Chinese zodiac. With this new revelation, Toru will find that living with the Soumas is an unexpected adventure filled with laughter and romance. Number 7. Maidens of the Savage Season. When they were little kids laughing and playing together, Izumi Norimoto and Kazusa Onidera were like siblings. But as their bodies matured into middle school, Kazusa began seeing him as something different. Unfortunately for her, so did the other girls. Ostracized, Kazusa had no choice but to distance herself from him going into high school. After joining the literature club, however, she finds friends that keep her mind occupied. Known throughout the school for reading aloud sex scenes in literature novels, the club's reputation has kept all teachers from accepting the task of being their advisor. During a discussion about what they would put on their bucket list, one of the girls says one thing: sex. This single word sends ripples throughout the 5 girls, as the thought of sex begins taking over their daily lives. And, after walking in on Izumi during a very private moment, Kazusa is sent into a spiral of emotion that forces her to face her true feelings for him. Now, with their hearts racing and the literature club facing immediate disbandment, the 5 girls must work hard to keep both their sanities and their club alive. Number 6. Ao-chan Can't Study. Show them your Ao face. As an innocent child, Ao Hori would unhesitantly proclaim the origins of her name. Now that she is in high school, she is determined to study hard in order to one day escape the influence of her lascivious father, a famous erotic author. However, When the amiable Takumi Kijima confesses to Hori, her mind runs wild with scandalous thoughts. Moans eager to escape, legs crossing, and a warmth spreading through her body, Hori cannot help but misconstrue Kijima's rather pure motivations. To make things worse, no matter how hard she tries to ward off Kijima, his advances do not stop. Now, if only she could study. Number 5. Oresuki. Kisaragi Amatsuyu is invited out alone by the cool beauty upperclassman Cosmos and his childhood friend Himawari. Expecting to hear their confessions, he triumphantly goes to meet each of them in turn. But Cosmos and Himawari both instead confess to Amatsuyu that they like his friend. Amatsuyu fights this lonely battle, but there is another girl who is looking at them. She is a gloomy girl with glasses and braids. Amatsuyu finds that he hates her because she's always turning her sharp tongue only on him and finding enjoyment in his troubles. But it turns out that she's the only one who actually does like him. Number 4. We never learn. Naruyuki Yuiga, an impoverished third-year high school student, works tirelessly to receive the VIP nomination, a scholarship that would cover all of his college tuition fees. In recognition of his hard work, the headmaster awards him the renowned scholarship. However, this scholarship is given under one condition. He must tutor the school's geniuses in their weakest subjects. Joining his new brigade of pupils are the math maestro Rizu Ogata, who wants to study humanities, the literature legend Fumino Furuhashi, who wants to study science, and Yuiga's sports-savvy childhood friend Uruka Takemoto, who is hopeless at everything else. This anime follows Yuiga as he tries to teach his 3 eccentric tutees in a series of strange and comedic antics. But as Ogata's and Furuhashi's ambitions conflict with their talents, will Yuiga be able to help his students achieve their dreams? Number 3. The quintessential quintuplets. Futaro Uesugi is an ace high school student, but leads an otherwise tough life. His standoffish personality and reclusive nature have left him friendless, and his father is debt-ridden, forcing his family to scrape by. One day during his lunch break, Uesugi argues with a female transfer student who has claimed his seat, leading both of them to dislike each other. That same day, he is presented with a golden opportunity to clear his family's debt, a private tutoring gig for a wealthy family's daughter, with a wage of 5 times the market price. He accepts the proposal, but is horrified to discover that the client, Itsuki Nakano, is the girl he confronted earlier. After unsuccessfully trying to get back on Itsuki's good side, Uesugi finds out that his problems don't end there. Itsuki is actually a quintuplet, so in addition to her, he must also tutor her sisters, Miku, Yotsuba, Nino, and Ichika, who, despite the very real threat of flunking, want nothing to do with a tutor. However, his family's livelihood is on the line, so Uesugi pushes on, adamant in his resolve to rid the sisters of their detest for studying and successfully lead them to graduation. Number 2. Kaguya-sama, Love is War. At the renowned Shuchin Academy, Miyuki Shirogane and Kaguya Shinomiya are the student body's top representatives. Ranked the top student in the nation and respected by peers and mentors alike, Miyuki serves as the student council president. Alongside him, the vice president, Kaguya, eldest daughter of the wealthy Shinomiya family, excels in every field imaginable. They are the envy of the entire student body, regarded as the perfect couple. However, despite both having already developed feelings for the other, neither are willing to admit them. The first to confess loses, will be looked down upon, and will be considered the lesser. With their honor and pride at stake, Miyuki and Kaguya are both equally determined to be the one to emerge victorious on the battlefield of love. Number 1. Domestic girlfriend. In their teenage years, few things can hurt people more than the heartaches that come with unrequited love. Such is the case for Natsuo Fuji, who has found himself entranced by his school's ever-cheerful teacher Hina. Deflated by this unreachable desire, Natsuo humors his friends and attends a mixer. There, he meets Rui, a girl whose lack of excitement rivals that of himself. After bonding over their mutual awkwardness, Rui takes Natsuo to her house and asks him to have sex with her, hoping that the experience will stop her friends from treating her like a clueless child. With his hopeless feelings toward Hina still on his mind, Natsuo hesitantly agrees. Equally unfulfilled by their first times, the two decide to part ways as strangers. However, before he even has a chance to process this experience, Natsuo's father drops a major bombshell. He's getting remarried, and his new wife, Tsukiko Tachibana, is coming over now to meet Natsuo. As if that was not enough of a shock, her daughters, and in turn Natsuo's new sisters, are Hina and Rui Tachibana, the woman he's in love with, and the girl with whom he shared his first night. Now, Natsuo must come to terms with the feelings he has for his step-siblings, as his eyes open to a darker side of love. Well, this was today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. And also, enter on my Discord server. Link will be in the description of the video. Anyway, see you in the next video.